guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. So, chin chin, we are still in the festive spirit. My lovelies, we have the winter warmer of all winter warmers today, alright? We are throwing it back to a family classic, which is a good old broth. So, I have had my instructions this morning from Dada. Went over a few things with him, tried to make sense, because it's been quite a while since we've had a broth, and it's been quite a while since I think Dad's made a broth. Did you make one a few years ago? It hasn't been regular. A broth, if you don't know, I think it is predominantly a northern thing. It's something that we would always have when we'd go and see Nan and Grandad up north, and I think it's just their version of a southern stew. So it is a white stew. So you're probably thinking, no gravy in a stew. It is basically like a big bowl of slop, but it's tasty slop, alright? A lot of people at the end result are probably going to think, oh my god. And I must say, excuse the hair and the state of me. It's been a busy day as I'm filming this, but I thought, you know what? I like these cooking videos because I literally just like mini vlogs and I haven't got to worry. But my baby hair is not loving life right now. So as I say, yes, it is a white stew, so there's no gravy involved. It's basically a broth mix, which is like pearl barley, split peas, lentils, everything like that, and then you put your veg in, which is traditionally potato, onion, carrot and turnip, but up north they call Swede turnip. It's not actually like the white turnip, but I'm putting a little twist on it. You'll see in the overview and along the way how I'm going to put my little twist to it. And you basically put it all in a stock pot or pressure cooker, whatever you have, with veg stock, and just let it go for about 2 hours, I'm going to say. Dada said about 2.5, but we're going to try it with 2. And then the meat of the dish is gammon. So we've got a lovely huge bit of gammon still left from the butcher's from the Christmas ham part. So what we're going to do, that will go in the oven, bit of garlic, no salt for the moment, garlic and pepper, wrap it in foil, and I'm going to cook it on about 160 for 2 hours. And then what I will do is take it out of the foil and then put some little bit of oil, a little bit more salt, and then I'm going to do a little side. Don't quite know, there's a few ingredients. I don't know if I'm going to have them in the broth or on the side. I haven't yet quite decided, which I hope I will decide throughout this video. But yeah, as I say, it's going to be just a little chatty one, another one of our little winter warmers. Mama G will be on peeling duty, so you shall see her. And yeah, let's get in with our northern white stew broth concoction for the winter months, eh?
Says of old, where the snow would fall and the air was crisp and cold, where we heard of angels up on high while building Frosty the Snowman until late outside. Says of old, when all was right and the candlelight would glow, where we used to play in the wintry wonderland, and we.
So now the next task.
Do you do it with cold water?
Yeah, just rinse it. Mama G is going to drain the pearl barley and lentils. They've been soaking overnight. I mean, let's get a little zoom in there. You can see them there. So what is this? Like pearl barley, lentils,
peas.
It's a bit of everything and anything. So as I say, some you don't have to sieve or stir overnight, but these ones said that you had to drain them, wash them, rinse them, drain them again, and then soak them overnight, which is what we've done. And then Mum's just getting right in there to give them a good old clean, and then they will go directly in the stock pot, and then we can chop all the veggies in there. And then
peas, sweet corn or yellow peas.
Yellow peas, like peas pudding, innit?
Yeah, broth, split peas.
And as I say, I called Dada this morning just to confirm the last final things, because we haven't actually made a broth ourselves for years. But because we had the bit from the butchers, I thought, you know what, we'll give it a go. When was the first time you had broth?
When I met your dad years ago, and Nan.
And Nan cooked it?
Yeah. And then Dad did it one day.
So yeah, I remember Dad doing it when I was younger. And I remember when we'd go up like New Year's Eve, Nan would do it up there. But Mum is kind of... Now, I don't know if yours is the weird way or the traditional way. Mum has vinegar on hers.
Yes.
Ugh. Nope. No vinegar for me, thank you. I like mine with garlic salt. And so you've got to properly rinse them. Get everything... Is there marifat peas in there and all? Because that's the normal thing. If Dada's watching this, he's probably saying we're doing something wrong, but hey-ho. He's going to have a fit. He probably would have already seen it, having the stuffing mixture. You do not normally put stuffing in it, but I fancied a little change. I wanted some stuffing balls because I was addicted to them from Christmas Day. So we're going to have stuffing in ours. Yeah. You don't normally put parsnips in either, but we like parsnips. They normally put swede and turnip in up north, don't they?
In what?
The broth, swede and turnip, ain't it?
I think, but turnip, they call swede down, what we call swede down here, they call turnip.
Do they not use actual like turnips?
No.
Oh, my bad. And so I said to Dada, we're putting parsnips in, and he was like, ugh, that's sweet, but we love a good parsnip. So, actually, I don't know whether I'm going to put a parsnip in it or do a honey roast parsnip on the side. Haven't you decided for that? We'll see when it goes in, but I've done the addition of leeks as well. Nice bit of leeks. And when people see this, you are probably going to think that it looks like absolute slop. Like when you ladle it into the thing, it should be like Oliver Twist slop. But that is the good way to do it. So yes. Now that all washed, rinsed, now time to chop all the veggies, and then it all goes in with the stock pots and vegetable stock. And that will literally just simmer on a number 3 heat for about 2 hours while the gallon's cooking. So yes, let's get
Carol sung from Rudolph's marching band. Give me an open fire, some eggnog and mistletoe, and a sense of wonder and someone to hold close. Give me some ribbons and a chimney for Santa's sake. No, it's not too late. No, it's not too late. Ooh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, where the snow would fall and the air was crisp and cold. Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, when all was right and the candlelight would glow, where we used to play in a wintry wonderland, and we'd hear carols sung from Rudolph's marching band. Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, when all was right and the candlelights would glow, where we used to play in a wintry wonderland, and we'd hear carols sung from Rudolph's
So my lovelies, that has got to come to the boil for 10 minutes with the pearl barley, and then you literally just take it down to like a number 2 or a 3. I think I'm going to put it on, say, a number 3, and then check on it every 20 minutes, because obviously if the pearl barley is absorbing more of the water, you just need to stock it up. So I've put 2 litres in to start with, and as I say, we shall see how we go. But this is the pack that I'm using, the soup and broth mix. This was from Home Bargains, 50p Bradbury's. And as I say, what's actually in it is pearl barley, dried red split lentils, dried yellow split peas, dried green split peas, and dried marrowfat peas. So dried yellow split peas is what you actually make peas pudding from, which is something I really want to try and learn to make next year. Apparently my nan used to make it a lot when I was younger, but down south you only get it out of a Frey Bentos tin, and it's just not the same. I think Dada has made it a few times since he's been down here, but me and Mama G have never made it. So this smells gorgeous, and as I say, when you see it, you are going to think, ew, but it tastes divine. I think what I'm going to do is cook my dumplings in the oven along with the stuffing balls, and I'm going to do honey roast parsnips on the side actually. And then once the dumplings are done, you put the dumplings in last minute when you put the gammon in. So as I say, this is going to simmer for about 2 hours. The gammon I do for 2 hours. So how long's gammon been in? Gammon's been in about 40 minutes so far, so I'm just putting these on because I like to cook the gammon for about 2.5, 2:40. This will simmer for a good 2 hours, and then what we'll do, we're going to do some stuffing balls. As I say before, I'm addicted to the stuffing balls from Christmas. But Mum said don't put it in. She said because if Dada watches this, I think he might have a connery watching you put stuff in a broth. So we've got our big bowls. We're going to have a nice big bowl of broth, and then I'm going to put 2 honey glazed parsnips on the side with 2 big stuffing balls, and best believe, where she put the bread? Don't tell me she's already eaten it. We got a tiger baguette because obviously you can't have this without having some nice crusty bread. So Mum has hers with vinegar, which I think is the traditional way to have it. A bit like pie and mash, you're supposed to have vinegar in that. I don't. I just put garlic salt on mine. Ooh. Smells just like memories. But yeah, as I say, let me know down in the comments box whether you've ever tried making a broth, or you know of a broth, you've heard it. What's your favourite type of stew? Let me know. Are you a stew and dumplings, or maybe like a hot pot person? Let me know. As I say, the day I'm filming this is actually the day my What I Got for Christmas is going live, and guess what, the internet don't want to work, so I've just done a community post to be like, kind of not 6 p.m, but it's going to be a bit later. And I think, because I've got an orange left and I picked up another bottle of mulled wine earlier, might have some mulled wine with it. So yeah, this is just going to bubble away for 10 minutes. Once it comes up to the boil, whack it down to a number 2, and then we shall see how it goes every 20 minutes or so, because it may be that like the lentils and that are soaking up the juice and we need a little bit more. All right, but as I say, it may be a chilled one, my lovelies. I hope you do enjoy this content because I want to do a lot more of this next year. I love just chatting, I love cooking, and I love eating. So yeah, that is Shannon's life. Hello, we are back. You can hear it all boiling in the back. It is supposed to be simmering, but I need the liquid to absorb a bit more. So I just whacked it up to number 6, brought it back to the boil, and now I've turned it down to a number 2. So, first thing is first, I'm going to do some stuffing exactly like we did. Oh yeah. Exactly like we did for Christmas. And as I say, you've all sent me in your recipes actually to do stuffing, which thank you so much. I'm going to go through because I'm trying to catch up on all the comments. I'm going to try and do that over the next couple of days because obviously there are a lot, but normally I do them like in my work lunch break, and obviously I've not been at work, so I'm going to catch up to them, make a note of all of your recipes and recommendations, and as I say, I'll be giving them a go throughout next year when we do our Sunday roast. So literally, water in, give it a little stir, making sure there's no dry bits. And as I say, this is just a Tesco mixture, which obviously it's not going to be as flavoursome as doing it yourself, but it weren't too bad. So let's pop that there and put the tea towel over it. We've got to leave that for 5 to 10 minutes. And then the next thing is the dumplings. Now, who remembers when I've done these dumplings before and I was like, how on earth is that supposed to make like 8 dumplings? Forget that they swell in size and that. So, let's have a look. Dad says to bake in the oven so that they go crusty, like crispy. So I'm just using good old golden fry. And it says empty the contents into a bowl, 4 to 5 tablespoons of water, divide mixture, 6 large dumpling or 8 small. We're probably going to get just 4 large ones. Like the stuffing balls, I like them large, don't I? So what I'm going to do is pop this in Don't quite know how it's going to work with my nails, but let's give it a whirl, eh?
Well, I've got news for you. I know you're waiting. Christmas is right here. Well, I've got news for you. I know you're waiting. Christmas is right here. Hold on, it's time for it to reappear. Well, all around me I hear children singing the songs that we all know. Well, all around me I hear children singing the songs that we all know. Oh yeah, the Christmas spirit's coming on.
It's been cooking for a couple of hours now, but I'm just going to add another litre of stock in because we don't want it to burn or overboil. You would have seen there the gammon come out of the foil, so that's going to go lovely and crispy. And then the parsnips have gone in with the stuffing balls and the dumplings. So the dumplings will go in the broth last minute, but the stuffing balls along with the parsnips we will have on the side. So I'm just going to crank this back up to a 6, let it come to the boil, as I say, because there's a lot of excess liquid now. And then again, turn it down to a number 2 for the last, say, 40-45 minutes, and then we can carry on with the seasoning, slice the gammon, put it in with the dumplings, and then you have your brothed broth.
Love is in the air, my heart is filled with peace. It comes back every year just to set my mind at ease. Oh, Christmas is a part of me. Love is in the air, my heart is filled with peace. It comes back every year just to set my mind at ease. Oh, Christmas is a part of me. Oh, Christmas is a part of me. Christmas is a part of me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Christmas is a part of me.
How good did that look? How good did that look? And how good, I'm just going to give you another look. As I say, normally you wouldn't have stuffing and parsnips on it, but I fancied adding it. Mum was like, do you want any bread? And I was like, ooh. Maybe we'll just go with this for the moment because, as I say, I do have quite a lot. But seasoning should be bang on. Oh my god, the gammon come out. Oh, so crispy. So let's have a look. Oh my god. Oh, this brings back so many memories. For my first broth, I'm happy with that, my lovelies. Nice little hit of garlic through there as well. Oh my goodness. Dada just texted and said, how was broth going? So I'm going to send him my photo. And he's probably going to say, what on earth have you done putting stuffing balls and roast parsnips on it? Oh. You know what, my lovelies? It may not look the greatest, but it sure does taste delicious. And as I say, normally you don't put honey roast parsnips and stuffing balls. It's normally just the dumplings. But let's try a bit of the dumpling, shall we? It's got a nice crust on it. There we go. They're nice and crispy on the outside, but then still fluffy on the inside. Oh. Shannon Lee, you have surprised. I tell you what though, that bowl does weigh a ton. Oh my god. So, happy girl. Well, I'm not happy because today's upload's late, so wait till this week's Vlogmas to see the absolute meltdown that I was having. But I'm going to sit, watch some Office because Mum's got some programmes on in her room. I'm going to devour that. And then after I've devoured, we'll have like a round up. We'll go and see Mama G, see what her opinion was. And I'll let you know what Dada says from the photo. Alright, my lovelies? But I think I'm going to need a little top up of the baby shower. Wow. I am stuffed. Dada said it looked great apart from the honey roast parsnips because he don't like parsnips. And he's going to cook one in the week and add cabbage. But let's see. Oh, she's not still eating. What was your verdict?
Very good, very good.
Not bad for a first time.
No, I just like, I'll say one of my things, I've ate my dumplings.
The dumplings were huge.
Yeah, but I've just left a little bit of that. I've left half of parsnip, but I've left a little bit of my stuffing bowl. I'm going to have that in a minute. With maybe some more broth.
It wasn't actually bad for a first attempt, I thought.
No,
I think
I've got
this.
Well.
I got the seasoning on par.
Guess what, viewers? I said to Shannon, when she leaves me, 6 months before she goes, I've got to go to Poundland and get a load of freezer boxes, and Shannon's going to do me food for 6 months. Then when she comes to visit, she's going to do me more food, and that's how I'm going to live. I'll be all right, with this nice food.
So what would you rate it?
10 out of 10, darling.
Woohoo! As I say, not bad for my first attempt. Just turn the light off on her. I didn't think it went too bad for me first attempt, you know. And let's have a look. Where can I pop you? Can I pop you there? Oh, no, because then you're not going to be able to see me. I've snapped my nail as well, my lovelies. What a great day this is. Let's just pop you there, right? So, if you need to know, like, ingredient-wise, so the gammon joint that we had was 1.5 kilos because it was from the 3 kilo one that we had from the butchers. I'm just making sure Canon doesn't keep zooming out my face. This is where you need to look, alright? I know it's very flustered and it's not great, but this is the face Canon, alright? So we had a 1.5 kilo gammon joint. We had 4 large Maris Piper potatoes, 4 large carrots, 6 onions. What do we have? Potatoes, onions. Oh, 1 huge leek. And then I done 4 large stuffing balls. That was to go on the side. And then dumplings to go inside. So obviously if you don't want like 4 huge ones, you can do like little mini dumplings. That was how my nan used to do it, I remember. And also, if you don't want them in the oven, so Dada does his in the oven so they're like crispy. But I always remember Nan used to like just do them and then put them in the mixture so they were like soft dumplings. So it's completely however you want to do it, my lovelies. If you want a nice crispy one, or if you want a soft one, you can just put it in the mixture. And then, as I say, we used 3 litres of veg stock, so 3 veg cubes. We put 1 per litre of water. Let the first 2 litres go for, say, like the first 2 hours. And then for the last hour, was it about an hour? Yeah, it was just under 3 hours it took. And then you can just put the last one in when it's on like a number 2, just so it reduces down. Still check on it every 20 minutes though, because as I say, you don't want it burning or anything like that. But as I say, yeah, gammon was so crispy. I love gammon, right? So does Brandon, but I do love a bit of gammon. I love the fattiness. I love the crispiness. Probably not great for my arteries or for my waistline, but hey ho. After the day I've had, I'm just like, oh my god. So you will be seeing this on Wednesday or Thursday. I think this is going up, my lovelies. And Tuesday was my what I got for Christmas. It got to 64% and then just abandoned. Just abandoned. So currently now it is 10 to 10. That's got a lot later than when I last looked. Great. And I've got a spot on my nose. How fabulous is that? My world is coming crashing down at the moment because it's almost 10 o'clock. The video is on like 10%. So it's not going to be up today, as I say. But I've asked on a poll whether you just want it uploaded whenever it's uploaded. Whether that be midnight, 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Or 2 videos tomorrow. So maybe like 1 at 9 and 1 at 5. Not 1 at 5, 1 at 6. You know what I mean. Oh my god, I've just put that at 5 on the poll, ain't I? Oh, that's what I mean. My mind is not in it today. So yes, that is a winter broth. Kind of like a northern broth. I don't know whether you could adapt it with any other meat. I don't know if any other meat would work. I don't know if a pork joint would work. I can't see it working like... No, it could work with like a chicken if you wanted it as a chicken broth. But we have it as like the traditional gammon broth. And as I say, you can have whatever you want in it. Go wild to your heart's content and have them side bits. Alright, as I say, Dada said looks great apart from the honey roast parsnips. He said the stuffing balls was actually quite a good shout. And that he's going to try that in his. And he's also going to try putting cabbage in his next time. Some white cabbage just to see what it's like. And then he'll let us know. So yes, I need a bath. I need to de-stress. I need to unwind. I need to cool myself down. Look, my skin's gone all blotchy. This is because I'm getting stressed and flustered because of the upload. I'm just like, Vlogmas pending meltdown. So, yes, my lovelies, as I say, apologies once again. But I do hope you've enjoyed this video. As I say, any other cooking things you want me to do next year, I've got a few scheduled in, like some challenges, some more £30 weekly food things, some different cuisines, some different diet options we're going to try. So yeah, and also because we're on the health kick, so I'm going to be like trying to have a little bit more healthy food, let's just say. So yes, as I say, I do hope you've enjoyed the video, my lovelies. If you did, you know what to do, guys. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. As I say, leave us a comment. What was your favourite bit of the broth? Have you ever had a broth? Are you going to try the broth? Let us know. And if you do, and you're on Instagram, tag us in it, because I'd love to see how your broths turned out, my lovelies. Alright, but as I say, take care. I shall see you hopefully tomorrow if the internet works for another upload. If not, you'll still be seeing me because we are on track for 44 uploads. All right, we are not going to falter at the last hurdle. All right, take care and stay safe as always, my lovelies. Bye guys.